Greetings, I am Lucifer, and I would like to welcome you to my little part of hell, or as they young people call it, YouTube. My first video will be an introduction to Covenant 164, who will soon be merging. We're currently the following kingdoms: K646, K631, K455, and lastly K177, where I have my home, and host of Covenant 164. I've been playing here since January 2017, I've had a long break in 2020, and have only been back for a few weeks, so please bear with me if some of my knowledge occasionally seems a bit dated. I'm catching up as speedily as I can. First, I'd like to introduce you to Kingdom 177 in its present form. I might provide some more history and background in a later video. Suffice to say for now that we've had our differences, arguments, and even civil wars in the past, but there's been peace for almost 2 years, and there's a general consensus that we don't want to return to the old days of constant war. Hence, you'll rarely if ever find any bubbles if you visit our kingdom. Let's return to the present day and follow up with the introduction of my kingdom. We have 3 active alliances in K177 that I would like to introduce. They are OXO, Fun and GER. OXO is the dominant alliance in K177, and where I currently have my home. It's composed of a few different nationalities from America and Europe, but the main portion of their players are from China. The 3 most noteworthy players here are Hula, Lawless and Sand. First we have Hula, who is the strongest player in the kingdom and the de facto king. He's also very busy with real life, so don't expect to get a lot of mails or messages from him. He's always on for KVK though, and a very competent fighter. The second strongest player is Lawless. He's more active and also one of our most active KVK players who knows what he's doing, and enjoys fighting. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, we have Sand. While she's not amongst the top 3 strongest players, she's the R5 of OXO and one of the more active and organized players in this alliance. If you want to talk with OXO, she's the one to contact. OXO usually runs Portal and similar events at around 12 o'clock UTC, for those that's interested, but the time may vary depending on cooldown. I believe that will suffice for OXO, for the moment. Next on the list, let's go look at where Fun has their home. Fun is the second biggest alliance in our kingdom, and while they're also mainly from China, they have most of the Russian players that are still left in our kingdom, along with a few other nationalities. They're active for KVK, Nether War, and similar events. They have 3 of the top 10 spots for strongest players in the kingdom. William is the leader of Fun and the one to contact if you're interested in joining or merging with them. Their alliance motto is, "Welcome to join us, looking for players." To the best of my knowledge, the Chinese part of the text explains who is responsible for events like Fallen Knights, Portal, and so on. Last on the list we have GER. They're a predominantly German alliance, with a handful of active players. I recommend contacting Annabella or Ingo for further information if you're interested in joining or merging with this alliance. Although they don't have any big spenders, they have some very active players who like KVK and are always ready to help defend our kingdom from invaders, and as you can see they have quite a few castles above level 40, so they can contribute T12 troops for this purpose. They have 2 of the top 10 strongest players in the kingdom. They've generally done their best to stay out of civil wars in the past, but as with all such events it's difficult not to get dragged in. They're very kind and open-minded players, who just want to have fun and grow in a peaceful kingdom. Their alliance motto is, "All for one, and one for all." No big rules. Everybody who is active is welcome here. If you want to join us, write Annabella or one of our R4 members to get an invite. Let's play the game and stay strong together. This concludes my introduction of K177. In my next video, I'll take a look at the 3 other kingdoms in our covenant. I've sent out a questionnaire to the other kingdoms in the hopes that they'll take the time to provide me with details needed to make said video. Special thanks to the alliances who have already taken the time to fill out the questionnaire. I currently have material from the following alliances from Kingdom 646, MGN, 1WE, and 646. From Kingdom 455, only TRE has filled out the form so far. I will try my best to make a fully fleshed out introduction of each kingdom before we merge, but the more alliances who fill out the questionnaire the better. Until then, please stay tuned for more information and enjoy the last minute of Beethoven's Symphony No. 5 without further interruptions from your favorite devil. You stayed till the very end. I must say, I like you already. I'm sure we'll meet again. Until then, please do remember to sin frequently. Kind regards from yours truly, Lucifer, the Morning Star.